Yo, what up, though? Got Jazz Anderson in the building. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm excited we can finally get this interview done because it's well overdue.
Man. You know, you at the right time, man. I feel like I'm on my clout tour, so you definitely helping me build my clout up so I can, you know what I'm saying, step in and let them know, you know what I'm saying, Big D plugged all over the country.
Right.
You know?
I like that.
So, you know, it might be more for me than for you.
No, but...
But no, I appreciate you sitting down with me. I'm definitely excited about doing this interview. Definitely you have an exciting life. There's so many layers to unwrap, so I hope we can unwrap most of it today.
Right.
For those who may not know you, but man, you are entertainer, you are artist.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got a new program that you're doing right now on Fox, The Mix, which we'll touch on all of that. But like if you were to define who you are in a title, what would it be?
I like to say entertainer and rapper.
Got you.
But you know, people do throw in that reality star in there because most people do know me from pretty much growing up on Basketball Wives.
Right.
Like they saw me from 14 years old to 22.
Gotcha.
So to people, it's like, no, you're a reality star. But I would definitely say we could throw that in there too: entertainer, rapper, and reality star.
Got you.
Yeah.
So native, born and raised LA, right?
Yeah, born and raised in LA. I went to Calabasas Middle School, then I went to Beverly Hills High, and then came out to Texas for college.
Got you. So like growing up in California, you know, from the outside looking in, when most people think of LA, of course they think of Calabasas, you know, Beverly Hills, but for the most part, we think Bloods, Crips,
oh, yeah.
Whoop, yay.
Yeah. You know, it was crazy because when I first moved out to Texas, I was like, wow, like they're not big on gangs.
Yeah.
Like in LA, because even though I went to Beverly Hills High, I was never in Beverly Hills. And I tell people that all the time, like, because people don't know that if you watch All American, they bust a lot of students in because they want their program to be so their athletic program to be good.
Yeah.
So I was always in the hood. Because most of my friends were in the hood. So the gangs out there, it's way different. Like I remember I had to take off. I was with my ex-boyfriend at the time, and we walked in a park that was blood. And I had on the Jordan 3s, and they're like blue. I'm not big on Jordans, but they're like the blue ones. And he told me, I'll never forget, he said, you have to take those off. Like, I'm not trying to get pressed about it or nothing. You have to take those off.
Damn.
Yep, I took them off too.
So that reminds me of, you remember ATL, Nunu, when she was coming from out there to the hood. Like, why did you want to go from... Because, you know, everybody in the hood want to get to Calabasas and Beverly Hills. Like, why go kick it in the hood?
Well, it's like, it wasn't as fun. And my mom would ask me the same question, too. But it was like, I wanted to be around my people as well. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I've never been a judgmental person. But there was a situation where I said, okay. And I'll never forget this either. My mom sat me down and she was like, you have to understand, like, some people are not for you. And I actually ended up getting robbed at gunpoint, hanging with the wrong people.
Oh, man.
Yeah, when I was out in LA. And because I felt like, oh, this is cool. This is my environment. But they looking at me like, you an outsider here. You're not from here. You don't sleep here. You know what I'm saying? So I actually got robbed at gunpoint, and it just changed my whole mindset.
Got you. Like, take me through that process of like getting robbed. Like, tell me kind of that story. And
oh, man.
Did that make you feel even more of a rapper now?
No, because if I was a rapper, I wouldn't have got robbed. That's embarrassing.
Not today. They get robbed all the time.
Yeah, they But I was terrified. I was, I think, 16 at the time.
Got you.
I had never... when I was in the hood, they would have raids and all that. But it was like, it was never, what's the word? To me. You know what I'm saying? So it never affected me. It was just, I was there in that environment. But to actually be the target, it kind of made me feel like, dang, I thought we was cool. And that kind of showed me like everybody, like my mom said, because she always has been the type, she'll give me the advice before it even happens. But I never listened. And then when it happened, I'd be like, my mom was right. And I actually ended up getting set up by someone I knew. So that hurt even more, where it was like, dang, I thought we was cool. Like, okay. So
they look at you like a meal ticket. What did they get off of you when they robbed you?
I had a watch on. I had about $300 on me. Had my phone, and that was about it.
Oh man, so they came up in the hood that day.
Yeah, they did, because it was a Michael Kors watch. So it was about $300,
Yeah.
but at 16 at the time, to us, that's like,
Yeah, for sure.
rolling. So it's like, but they got me.
When that happened, did that slow you down from going in the hood? Or you like,
Oh,
nah?
yeah. No, it definitely did. It made me want to be more aware of my surroundings
Gotcha.
too, and that maybe everybody isn't for me.